So today we will discuss about our one of the closest topic for every human being, that our relationships. So you might have been discussing about harmony at the level of self, what are our basic desires, what matters to us, why we feel insecure or that feeling of prosperity, and so on and so forth. So we discussed about what is a value, what is the universal human values. So last third 3 days. So when we say value, we are saying any object, its participation in the larger order. So with few people might have, faculty might have explained you that with a piece of chalk or a pen, the value of the pen comes, what is its participation on the paper or when it is writing or whatever that. Now, as a human being, what is a human being role? What is participation in the larger order? Where at the individual level, where he is living with himself and with his body, what is his role? What kind of understanding helping him to fulfill that role? That so that his participation is enriching at that level. So that's what we are saying at the values at the individual level and values at the family level. What is my role as a family member in the relationship? With my behavior, with my clarity, am I adding value in that relationship? Or because of my behavior, because of my reactions, I'm harming in that relationship. So that's what we will discuss today. What we mean by relationship? What are the feelings? What is the expectations in relationship? What kind of feeling helps us to take responsibility in relationships? And what kind of feelings are really harming our relationships? We'll discuss in detail. So that's what values related that. And further society and nature we'll discuss in other sessions. You might wonder, what do you mean by our relationship? What do you mean by harmony in relationships? How to understand these words? In Hindi or in other Indian languages, we say sambandh. What does this word mean, sambandh? Have you wondered about it? Anyone, can you please respond in the chat? What do you mean by word sambandh according to you? Or relationship? What do you mean by it? And can I see your responses? Sambandh, the relationship. What does this word mean? Okay. Bonding. Okay. Others. Relationship. Connection. Okay. Mutual understanding with each other. Connection. Others. What do you mean by this word relationship? When we say relationship, sambandh. Connection, bonding, and it's a mutual understanding. Raviji, Ankita ji. Okay, others. So etymologically, if you see that word sambandh, so bandh, we see that this bonding, that connection. But when you say sampurata ke adh pe jo bandh hai, there is that relationship with that certain aim. What is that? That sampurna, that purakata, that completeness, that complementarity is what it means. Let's see what is this? Why this word? Why this summon? When we say relationship, what is the goal in any human relationship? First, let us understand what is the goal in relationship. I'm taking one example from the nature. See that there is a tree and soil. So when it is a plant takes its required minerals, water, whatever it's required from the soil. Then when it grows as a tree, what tree does? The leaves of tree is making this soil much more fertile. To compare to its previous state, now that soil is becoming better. The roots of that tree is stopping soil erosion. You see that the relationship between these two entities is much more complementary and mutually enriching each other, isn't it? The soil is becoming better than its previous state, and the plant becoming its tree, and it is also growing and become better than its previous state. So that, if you see that law in nature, so the same law in that in human to human relationship, that complementarity, that completeness is the what aim. That's what sambandh. When it comes to human relationships, are we seeing that this goal clearly? Whatever the relationship, if it is a mother and father, with your kids, as a teacher, with your students, and with your spouse, and with your brothers, siblings, and with your friends, and with your teachers, and with the society, whatever the role you are playing, what is this purpose in our relationships? The proposal is the mutual fulfillment is the purpose in any of these human relationships. Now, are we able to see in every interaction this as aim? Is this aim, are we conscious about this aim in all our human to human interaction? Let's verify. So if you see that broadly, you can see there are 7 kinds of relationships broadly. So we don't go in each relationship, but we'll see that what does it mean in living harmony in these relationships? What does it mean living with the mutual fulfillment? That purakata bhav se jeena matlab, what does it mean? Let's explore. Right now, if you closely examine the closest relationships we have, which feeling is predominant? I'm saying predominant is the most of the time. Or which feeling we are able to ensure is, are we able to ensure the continuity of the positive feeling? Or sometimes we are very happy, very sometimes very positive feeling in relationships. Some or the other incidents are happening, some or the misunderstanding is happening, hence the negative feeling. What is happening? Why it is happening like this? Why sometimes we feel good about it in that relationship, we feel that feeling of trust, feeling of care, feeling of love in the closest relationships, but some or the other things happen, but we feel that negative feeling and we get disturbed by that. Let us explore. So take an example so that we can explain the concept. Assume that you are traveling in a local train, as a train. The seat is full. You are also sitting in that seat. The person who you don't know has come and is requesting, sir, can you please adjust as that? What would be our natural reply? We say that, sir, can't you see it? It's the all is full. And please, sorry, isn't it? In the next stop, your close friend has come. Then what we do? We ourselves may adjust little bit, and we also request someone that can you please adjust. In another case, in another stop, assume that your boss or someone who is your head or your parents who you value more, someone has come. What do? We may get up and give the seat, isn't it? In another case, your old friend, but right now you are not in good terms with him. What we generally do, we may ignore and we may turn our head, isn't it? If you see that in all the 4 situations, the need is same, but our behavior is changing from situation to situation. What is that it is changing? If you see that, our recognition of that relationship is changing. हम जैसा पहचानता है वैसा संबंध को पूरा करता है. But right now, why we are not able to recognize our relationship? Why is that recognition is not definite?
Shivaji.
Sometimes we. Bhaiya? Hello?
Yes, your slides are not changing.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, I have not changed any slide. There's only one slide.
Okay.
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 Is that? Okay. But is that is the slide is visible? Why our behavior is different?
Yes, it is visible. Understanding harmony
Yes.
in relationship. Yes, it is changing. Yes, correct. Yes, fine.
Now,
please continue.
The photo. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
it is changing.
Okay. Now the slide name is why your behavior is different.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you. So we need to think about this. Why it is happening like this? You just reflect on your own personal life. A day, sometimes we feel very good about our people, very happy with things, the way it's going on. Another day, we may be very unhappy with the people who are around us, and we may be literally we are disturbed by their behavior and so on and so forth. And our mood is down and our so on and so forth. Why it is happening? The proposal is that the feeling in us. Now what is happening? The feeling towards the other person is missing. Why? Because our understanding in that relationship is the issue. The proposal is, when you have the right understanding in relationships, the right feeling in self will be there. That helps us to recognize our relationship with the other person and to fulfill that relationship. सही समझ से सही भाव. जब सही भाव हमारे अंदर होगा तब संबंध को पहचान सकता है एंड संबंध में हमारा जिम्मेदारी को पहचान के और पूरा कर सकता है. Right now, sometimes we are able to recognize our relationship, sometimes we are not able to recognize our relationship, because sometimes we are able to ensure our feeling towards the other, sometimes this feeling is missing. Why? What are these feelings? What kind of feeling helps us to ensure that my harmony in relationship, to recognize my relationship with the other person? Let us explore. So there are 9 feelings, which are fundamental. These are not all the feelings, but these are the 9 foundational feelings which we discuss in UHV. Vishwas, which means trust. Samman, respect. Sneh, affection. Mamata, care. Vatsal, guidance. Shraddha, reverence. Gaurav, glory. Krutagnata, gratitude. Prem, love. So these are the words. You might have heard about these words, and many of you people thought about it. But here in this context, please, I request everyone, focus on the meaning. If meaning you got it, and that particular understanding, that reality it is indicating to, then whatever the word you want to give, you give it. But that meaning is important, hence that meaning is helping us to ensure that feeling in that relationship. So the axiom is, in relationships, when we have these feelings, we will be happy. When we express these feelings to others, we can ensure mutual happiness. This axiom is very important. Bhaiya?
Yes, I think whenever you are doing in full screen, slides are not changing. Okay,
let me fix that. What is the problem?
Now it is changing. You can use instead of no full screen mode, you can use previous one which you were using.
Okay. Like I want to, like, what is this Microsoft? So when we slide share,
Do
what we
not
use?
use slideshow. Do not use slideshow option.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Yes. Now
Is
it
it
is
the
fine,
problem
but
every
please do
time?
not use slide. Yes, every time it is problem.
Okay, okay, okay.
This
No,
screen
it's a
is fine.
problem
Please
with
do
me.
not use slideshow.
That will be problem also.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, एक बार मैं try करता हूँ. If that problem comes again, then I will use like this.
Okay. Otherwise, you can share entire screen of entire screen. Share entire screen.
That would be great. Is it visible now?
Just a minute.
Is slides are
It's
changing?
fine now. Yes. No. Just a minute.
Slides are changing.
Right
Slides
now.
are changing.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Now fine.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. So we are discussing about there are 9 feelings in relationship, in human to human relationship. These feelings are definite. It is the expectation for these feelings are in everyone. Now just ask yourself, do you need these feelings or not? The feeling of respect, feeling of affection, feeling of care. Yes, we need. But what kind of understanding helps us to ensure this feeling in ourselves? So that first, when this feeling is in me, then I am happy. When I express this feeling, then it leads to mutual happiness. It is not that when others express this, that's the very important point. Can I give anything without having? It's very difficult, isn't it? In relationship, what does it mean that I have the understanding in relationship? It means that I have the clarity about the feeling, and with that feeling, I am able to express that feeling and I'm able to participate in that relationship. Let's explore what does it mean. I request everyone to participate. Sir, when I have attended 10 years ago this session, it really changed my life. I request whatever the work you are doing, if at all you are doing multiple tasking or anything, I request at least for next 1 hour or so, you just give your best, your full attention to it, so that some remarkable insights we may get it. It's not that we don't know anything, but that never become insight in us. So it's my humble request to every faculty, please give your best, your full attention, and let's see what will happen. So in next couple of hours, whatever we are discussing, please you focus, you put yourself in center. How to teach this content to students? Tomorrow morning, Professor Sangal sir will discuss with you in detail. But now, what does it mean in my life? Let us understand that principle, that law, experientially. Then let's think about what does it mean in teaching these concepts to students. So I request you, take 1 or 2 primary relationships that matters to you in your life, which you want to really work on in your life. You take that relationship and you bring that person, that relationship in your mind. And next 1 hour, just think about that relationship to examine these proposals. Please do that. That really helps. Then we can see that what does it mean in generalizing with others and so on and so forth. But let us understand the principle, that axiom. The first axiom we are discussing in relationship is that what kind of understanding helps us to get that feeling. Now we are discussing about that understanding. The understanding is assurance on others' intent or others' natural desire. What does it mean? Let us explore. Okay, everyone, please participate fully. A very beautiful task. So I will ask 4 questions. You have 3 options: yes, no, don't know. Please participate, everyone. Your answer, you type your answer in the chat box in that message box. Yes, no, don't know. Okay, I will ask 4 questions. Let everyone answer. The first question: do you want to make yourself happy? आपको खुद को खुशी रखना चाह रहा है क्या? Do you want to make yourself happy? Yes, no, don't know. Please type, everyone. Okay, yes, 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 okay. Others, everyone, please participate. Do you want to make yourself happy? The second question: do you want to make others happy? Okay, yes, yes, okay. Everyone, please participate fully. Do you want to make others happy? Or other person? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's clear. Most of the people, do you want to make yourself happy? People saying yes. Do you want to make others happy? You are saying yes. Now the third question: do you think that the other person also wants to make himself or herself happy? दूसरा आदमी खुद को खुशी रखना चाह रहा है क्या? Okay, few people are yes, few people don't know. Okay, others, please participate, everyone. Yes, few people don't know. Okay, so we'll address that. The fourth and very important question: do you think that other person wants to make you happy? Is other person wants to make you happy? Okay, don't know. No, okay. Maybe one person, yes. Okay. Please, everyone participate in this. Don't know. No. Okay. Let's see what is happening here. First 2 questions, no doubt. Many of you said yes. But the third question, few people said yes, few people said don't know. And fourth question, most of the people don't know and know. What is happening? Let's see. If you see right now, a few hundreds of people are here. If one person I call you in front of you, for you, all other people, who are they? Is it not others? You just check first 2 questions and see that other third question, fourth question. When I'm asking first 2 questions, I'm referring you, and when I'm asking third question, fourth question, I'm referring to the people who is sitting in front of you. All over the country now people are there. You see, what is everyone's answer for first 2 questions? I want to make myself happy and I want to make others happy. Like how I am able to say the few hundreds of people all over the country also saying that, yes, I want to make myself happy. Is it not that your third question, according to you? And also all these hundreds of people are saying, I want to make the other person also happy. Is it not your fourth question? But logically, I am able to see this reality. But when I asking you, you are not able to assure about it, isn't it? Like how I wants to make myself happy, like that the other person also wants to make himself happy. The first question and third question. Like how I wants to make others happy, similar way other also wants to make other person happy. But I am not able to assure about it. However, logically I am seeing it is making sense. Let's ask ourselves another set of 4 questions. And let's see what is coming out. Please, I request everyone to participate. I am able to make myself always happy. मैं खुद को हमेशा खुशी रख पा रहा हूं. Whatever that, my Hindi, if it is slightly, if it's a issue, please ignore that. But I am able to make myself happy always. Yes, no, don't know. Please, everyone participate. Are you able to make yourself happy always? Not sometimes, always. Okay, no, no, no. No. Okay. So many of you clearly able to see that, yes, we are not able to make. Okay. Are you able to make others happy always? दूसरा आदमी को आप खुश रख पा रहा है क्या? Are you able to make others happy always? Yes, no. Okay. No, no, no. Very interesting. Thank you for your honest answers. Let's see. Do you think that other is able to make himself or herself happy always? Okay, don't know, no. Okay, many people we are not sure about it, isn't it? Okay, fourth question, very important question. Do you think that other is able to make you happy always? Other is able to make you happy always? Everyone, please respond. No, no. Okay, no, don't know, no. Okay. Very interesting, isn't it? You see that all the questions, there is something highlighted and underlined, that able, ability. You see that in the 2 sets of the questions. The first set of the question, I asked that what we naturally, what we really want, what is our natural desire, what is our intent. But the other set of questions, it is referring to what is our competence, samarthya. However, I want to make myself happy. In reality, I am not able to make myself happy always. Can you see this? Issue is at the level of desire level, or that natural desire or intent level, or issue is with my competence. Clearly, we see that my competence is the issue. However, I want to make others happy, but in reality, I am not able to make others happy always. However, the natural desire is there, the issue is my competence. Can I see this reality? Similar way, can I see that however other person wants to make himself or herself happy, he is not able to make himself or herself happy. However, he wants to make me happy, but the issue is with his competence. He is not able to make myself happy. But most of you not able to assure about this fourth question, you are not able to say that, yes, the other person wants to make myself happy, because we are suspecting his desire, his intent, but in reality, his competence is the issue, not with his intent. Sir, all these things are fine, but still there is something, na? When we say the intent is that we are referring to a natural desire. You know, what is Saswikruti for any human person? What is naturally acceptable? But when we say competence, you know, his ability to do according to his natural desire. You know, वो जैसा समझा हुआ है, that how he understood, how he, you know, which is a result of his exposure, his experiences, and his guidance in his life. Let us reflect in our own life. I request everyone with some honest reflection. Imandari is important now here. Let us reflect our own life, what is happening in day-to-day situations. When something wrong happens, or for example, when a costly glass got broken, or any wrong incident happens, what is happening? He broke the glass. He or she broke the glass. Glass broke by accident. तुमने गिरा दिया, मेरे से गलती से गिर गया. By mistake it happened with me, you did it. Same situation, same damage, whatever that. You came late, I got late. मुझे लेट हुआ है, तुमने लेट किया. You shouted at me. I was a little tired, so I spoke a bit sharp, a bit harsh. What is happening? Is it not happening in our day-to-day life? Same situation, but when it is happening with others, the way we are interpreting and the way we are concluding is different. But if the same action is happening with us, what we are doing? What's happening here? What's happening? We can clearly see that if when a mistake is happening with me, when the wrong thing is happening with me, when I am not doing the right thing, I never doubt on my intent, my natural desire. And I conclude lack of my clarity, lack of my awareness, I did whatever I done. But when the mistake happens with the other person, I always doubt his or her intent. And I conclude that other wants to do intentionally. वो जानबूझ के ये कर रहे हैं. Is it happening? If it is happening, what is happening is that we are confused with the competence with the intent. सामर्थ्य का लोप जो है वो हम उद्देश्य का लोप माना हुआ है. But in reality, the axiom is that like how I wish for my happiness and others' happiness, or my welfare and others' welfare, naturally in relationship, the other person also has that. But where is the issue? Issue is with the competence of the person, not the intent of the person. But what we are doing, what is happening? Let's reflect. The moment I suspect others' intent, the nature gives 3 free gifts. I feel anger, I feel irritation, I feel opposed to the other. जो गुस्सा, जो व्यतिरेक का भाव जो हमारे अंदर आ रहा है संबंध के प्रति, why it is happening? The moment I doubt intent of the other person, I react. Just reflect in that closest relationship which you want to work on, the relationship which matters to you. How is your present behavior now? Let's sincerely reflect what is happening. When some issue is happening in day-to-day life, morning to evening, any issue in that closest relationship, what we are talking really? Are we talking about the issue, how to resolve it, or we are talking about the individual? You are like this, you always do like this, because of you only this happening. This kind of words are coming, or we are able to talk why it happened, what needs to be done. You just reflect on that. Whenever there is some issues happening, are we able to think what to do, or we keep on nagging, complaining, and worrying, shouting on what happened? Are you able to separate individual and issue and talk about the issue to resolve about the issue? Why it is becoming so difficult? Why we are caught up into the blame game? Are we really aware what is the purpose when I'm talking? Why I am talking in that conflict, in that issue? Let's reflect sincerely. Yes, other person did some wrong, but what is that I am doing it? I am reacting or I am responding? Am I aware of that purpose in that relationship, the goal in that relationship, and the objective in that situation? Am I aware of why I am getting triggered by the situation? Because lack of my clarity. I am not able to see when something is happening. I am not able to assure other person's the competence and other person's intent and evaluate the competence of the person. Right now, what I am doing, I am evaluating the intent of the person. I am doubting on the intent. उद्देश्य के ऊपर मैं check कर रहा था. Is it happening? The proposal is, if we have assurance on others' intent, when something is wrong is happening, we are able to clearly see the other person is lacking the competence. सामर्थ्य का कमी से जो आदमी जो कर रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं. As a result, I am able to respond in that situation. What does it mean? If that person is, if something is wrong happening, I'm able to improve his competence. I'm able to communicate something which helps him to reflect on what he's done and to reflect on what needs to be done. But unfortunately, the way I'm reacting, because of when I'm doubting on others' intent, that is triggering the tension in between the people and the tension in me, because that's how the law is. Now I'm asking all of you, you sincerely ask yourself, in that closest relationship, in a day from morning to evening, where are you? How much time you are responding in the situation? How much time you are reacting in the situation? Let us please sincerely, let us examine that. Yes, sir, how you can say that the other person is doing the wrong? Yes, I am not at all saying other person is doing the right. But what is your behavior? What is your response? Is doing wrong to, when other person is doing wrong, you also doing the wrong is right thing? Where is the solution? Am I able to see the relationship and my responsibility in that relationship? Or if other person is doing the one wrong thing, am I doing the two wrong things? By blaming, by getting irritated with that, and so on and so forth, and reacting. Yes, if other person is like an analogy, the other person is coming with that fire, with the fire stick in front of you. How you are acting? Are you acting like a petrol, or you are acting like a water? Why I am acting? Why I am also reacting? Why I'm getting triggered by the other person in that relationship? Why I'm not able to take responsibility in that situation? If you ask sincerely, I could clearly see that am I doubting on the other's intent? The proposal is, if at all there is a conflict in that closest relationship, that relation matters to you, you just ask yourself, am I doubting on the intent of the other person? Please, everyone reflect on this. What is happening? When the moment the proposal is, if you focus on the competence of the other person, if you are sure about the intent of the other person, then you can clearly see whenever there's a issue is happening, naturally you see the other person competence. सामर्थ्य को आप देख पाएंगे और सामर्थ्य को कैसा improve करना है इसके बारे में सोच पाएंगे. But without getting irritated, getting disturbed by that, by ensuring a positive feeling with the other. Naturally, the moment I have this clarity about the other person, always I'm able to respond and I'm able to take responsibility in that relationship, in that situation. Right now, when I am also shouting, I am also reacting, and I am also blaming and doing that. Are we in that relationship? Am I taking responsibility? So when we say responsibility, the word ability to respond in that situation, in that relationship, when I'm able to respond by asking this, by awareness, by aware of this reality, that what is the purpose in that relationship? You remember what we discussed in the starting of the session. Am I mindful about my objective in this relationship? What do you mean by complementary? Is that if other has the greater understanding than me, I commit to understand from the other. If other has the greater clarity, understanding, then I take responsibility for the other person in the relationship and I commit to facilitate that understanding in the other without getting irritated by that person, that situation. Now let us reflect. Are we really mindful about the purpose of the relationship in every interaction, or the situation is triggering us? Are we really able to respond in the situations? I will ask everyone to just read this slide and ask yourself, don't message anything, just respond and reflect on yourself. Where are you? Are you in the right side box or in left side box? Most of the time in that closest relationship which you want to work on, that matters to you in that relationships, where are you? Please read this slide, everyone. Where are you? Most often, I'm not saying every time, most often, in a day, in a month, in a week. What's happening in that closest relationship? It's not that we don't have concern about that relationship. We don't have feeling, but lack of our understanding where we are ending up. Where I am. If there is some issue in that relationship, am I able to discuss with that person talking about that, or developing that negative feeling and negative thing and talking with everyone in the world, not with that person, where I can resolve that issue? Where I am, in the right side box or in the left side box? What I am doing whenever there is an issue, whenever there is a conflict, am I Am I arguing, or I am ensuring that to prove other is wrong, or I am putting efforts to draw the attention on what is the right thing to do? Right now, we are winning the argument, but losing the person, isn't it? Lack of this clarity. And we are saying that this is what is right. Unfortunately, we keep on winning the arguments, but keep on increasing the distance in that relationship. The proposal is, if that person is with you, when you are sure about his intent, when you clearly see that he lacks the competence, either today, tomorrow, next month, next year, you will get an opportunity to communicate him that what he is doing is not right. But right now, then and there, we need to win the argument. Yes, we are winning the argument, but in life, he or she don't want to listen to you, isn't it? Does it serving your purpose? What you really want in that relationships? Yes, now that conflict has come. Now there is no talking is happening. That person is gone. Are we happy? When there is a conflict, we think that all the problems are coming with this person only. Now that person left. There's now this thing. Is it okay inside? Most of the time, no. That's not the case. Then what does it mean? What I am doing? Are we assuming that that I myself is a perfect person? I do always all the things right? No, issues are with me also. I am also not. Many things I want to do it, I am not able to do it. Why I am not able to see the same thing is happening with the other person? So what is happening is that when there is some event is happening, because we are conditioned with our preconceived notions, in Hindi we say manyataएं, we are reacting in the situation. But the proposal is, when you're conscious about in that situation, when we see this reality that the other's intent is like my intent, the other wants to my happiness, the issue is with other competence, then it naturally helps us to respond in that. But now what we are doing, keep on doing that reaction, the pratikriya, again and again. And either we are not feeling good, and in that relationship, the tension is going on. We are living in one house, at one place. Physically, there is no much distance, but psychologically, because of this again and again, we are reacting, and the distance is growing. In the closest relationships, it matters to us. Please reflect. What is the issue in that? And the issue is that when we are not able to see the competence of the other person, and we are not able to evaluate that competence properly. That's why we assume it, we confuse that the competence as the problem of the intent. In every person, we can clearly see that there are two issues. One is that ability to receive, or the ability to do or execute something. In Hindi, we say patrata, yogyata. Patrata, in any Indian language, the patra, the vessel, is coming, that's the etymological word. The ability to receive and hold. And yogyata is ability to execute, do something. And now, in relationships, are we really seeing these two things clearly? In the relationship which matters to us, we always complain, मैं 100 बार बोल रहा था फिर भी वो नहीं समझ में आ रहे. You know, I told you 200 times, still you are doing the same thing. Let us ask ourselves, the 200 times you are telling something which is in a way which you know, or in the way that other person can able to understand. Most of the times we say in the way we know, isn't it? 100 times. How many times you put the effort to improve your ability to communicate something so that you communicate in the way that other person get it? May not be. Now my first question is that, are we really communicating something in relationships in the way other person is able to receive and act on? May not. Second thing, at the ability level, in relationships, most of the time we expect something what other person is cannot do it. Are we really able to understand what other person can do, cannot do, and then plan accordingly? May not. Most of the time we are expecting something what other is not capable of, then conclude that दूसरा आदमी जानबूझ के कर रहे हैं और दूसरा आदमी जानबूझ के नहीं करना चाह रहे हैं, whatever that. Are you seeing that either other person may have the difficulty in understanding, or I may have the difficulty in explaining something in relationships before we conclude something on the intent? If you are seeing these things, then we can clearly see that, like how I have my own issues in my competence, like the other person also. But somehow there is a false imagination, sir. And we are concluding other person intent is wrong. As a result, we are reacting. You have to reflect in your own life. Then only you can see what I'm seeing, what the proposal is. And with honesty examine. How often we are able to take responsibility in the relationships. So the proposal is the Vishwas, the beautiful Hindi word, or in any language this word, Vishwa jaisa hai vaisa aswasth hona. I don't know how to explain it in English. That being assured that how things are. When you choose not to see as things are, you get agitation, irritated inside itself. Like in the darkness, in the dark time, when you walk, when you touch on some rope, if you assume it as a snake, what happens? Our heartbeat increases and the sweat comes and the fear and that agitation. Why it is coming? Because of the issue, because of the situation, or because how I assumed about the reality outside. It's my interpretation about that, making me unrest, making me agitated. Same way, when I choose not to see in relationship how things are, I get disturbed, I get irritated, I get angry. The proposal is the Vishwas ka bhav, the feeling of trust can be experienced when we have the clarity assured about the reality that others intends for my welfare, my happiness. It is the foundational in any relationship, any human relationship. It doesn't mean that whatever other is doing is okay. No, योग्यता का कमी है, and योग्यता का कमी से वो जो कर रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं. The issue is with the ability to do things and the way he understood, hence the way his actions are. So when you're sure about the intent is the starting point any mutual development process. As a person, as a human, with my spouse, how is my relationship with my own kids? The closest relationships with my own parents, am I suspecting others' intent? Sir, the moment you see this reality, then so much ease comes in life, and you naturally see that yes, I don't, no doubt, whenever things are going wrong, we need to stop what is going wrong. But is it that enough? No, in relationship there is other two responsibilities also. We need to help them to understand what is the right thing to do and facilitate the other person to do that right thing. But unfortunately, lack of this clarity, we are reacting and we end up stopping the issue, but we are not able to facilitate the other two important things in relationship. As a result, the problem is keep on happening. Then it is recurring. Again, some other issue. Again, some other issue. Hence, we are missing that joy, that harmony, that love, that peace in relationships. Isn't it? You verify. Don't accept anything on its face value. You verify. Is it happening in your own life? In that one or two important relationships? In sum up, when you assure about others' intent, natural desire about the other person, how you assure about your desire, you naturally feel relate to others. आपका जो दूसरों के जो संबंध है वो ना naturally you can see it, अब दिख पाएगा. Naturally, that helps you to think about how to interact based on the evaluation of mutual competence. This is very, very important. We need to evaluate competence of the other person. It's not that I go it. It's not that everything is nice. But I am assured about the intent of the other person, but I evaluate the competence of the other person. In case other is lacking in that competence, I make sure that first I make sure at the feeling level I'm related to the other person and I put effort to improve his competence. But only it happens when you should about the relationship level. Right now, what is happening? The moment there is an issue, we are not able to recognize our relationship with the other. Sometimes we feel that I'm related to the other. Sometimes we feel opposition in that relationship. That's why we are not able to see our responsibility. I lack the competence. This is very important. Is it, do I know everything, every situation? May not, isn't it? If I choose to see this reality, then I become ready to take help from the others to improve my competence before going and giving the gnan or helping the other person. So the moment you see this reality, believe me, the life becomes so beautiful in the relationships. The harmony in relationships, for that, the foundational feeling is the assurance on others' intent, and seeing the issue with the other person is with the issue of the competence. So when I doubt on intent, what happens? I assume the issue of the competence with issue of the intent, and I feel opposed to them, and I feel anger, and it shows in our behavior as a fighting, struggle, and war. It starts from the small in our family, in our department, with our students, and it escalates to every place. So here I'm stopping. If you have any questions, I would like to take. Where I should expect this feeling? It should be in myself, or I should expect this from the other. Let's reflect on it. So the questions for reflection is that how many people in your life, in your immediate and close relationship or the extended relationships, do you have this kind of assurance on intent? Unconditional and continuous intent is there. How many people you think that they are there for they're wishing for your welfare? How many people you have in your life? Unconditionally, you write their names. this as a reflect activity. Please do this. Check that how many names are coming. Are you putting in every time to improve your competence in relationships, or you always complaining, getting angry, irritation in the interactions? Are you seeing that the problems in relationship is most of the time is lack of understanding, not otherwise? Are you able to clearly see your own intent, your own natural acceptance, or you yourself ignoring that? So here I would like to stop before I go to next topic. I would like to take any questions, any doubts, questions, disagreements. You can express that. Any questions, clarifications, doubts on what we discussed, the proposal on the trust? If anything I missed, please post it again if it is gone up. Bhaiya, are you there?
Yes.
Any questions? Any questions I missed? If at all any questions are there, I couldn't see that. Any questions, doubts?
Participants, you can ask question under Q&A.
If you missed it, please again post it. Okay, Mallikarjun is asking how to change the intent of the best friend who don't want to change, even though I have the competence and changed many others. Okay, how to break the barrier of bad relationship, even we compromise with the other person. Okay, how to develop relationship at the institute level. Okay, how to change the intent of the, okay, Mallikarjun ji. Is there any person doesn't accept that he or she lacks the competence? In that case, how to go about it? Okay. Any of the relationship cannot be carried at the closest self-respect. It depends on the situation that how you should react. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Good questions. Let me. Sir, is my slide is visible? Bhaiya?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sir, very interesting question. Sir, when we say your friend, when you are trying to improve his competence, okay, are you sure about his intent? You are saying that, no, his intent is wrong, then how I can change him? So the proposal is that that's not the case. Let us check in yourself how much time your intent is wrong when you are doing some wrong things. You know, you also might have engaged in some or the other troubles, issues. You know, like let's reflect on our own life, then we can clearly see this point. When you get angry, when you get really frustrated about something, you know, what do you think? I will show who I am, and that this something goes in our head. After 1 hour, you yourself you think that I'll leave it, waste fellow. Now if you see that, who is thinking like this before 1 hour before, who is thinking differently after 1 hour? Sometimes when you did some wrong thing, you should have thought that, "Arey yaar, I shouldn't have said like that. I shouldn't have done like this." You may be regretting about it. Who did it during that action and who is regretting now? So the proposal is that how things are happening within you. Whenever you are doing something wrong, lack of your competence, like the same thing, the other person's competence is the issue, not the intent. This reality I can see when I look at in my own behavior, my own life. You just think that in spite of having the best intentions, just check your behavior in your closest relationships. Are we really proud of our behavior every time in our relationships? How much time we are behaving very nastily? And how much time the words we are using is really hurting others? And do we really want to say that? Do we really want to hurt them? No, isn't it? At that time, that's how you thought of. That's how you triggered by that whatever the action other person is done. The moment you realize this, you can clearly see that your friend whose competence, who is behaving according to his competence. So that's what we need to see that, sir. Now let's see. Like if at all in this you don't have the choice to talk with it, but assume that a scenario that if you, I think wherever you are from, if you are from Patna, if you are coming from Delhi, assume that I came to Delhi and I called you. I asked you to guide me. What do? You tell the address. Sir, come to so and so place, take the auto, take the metro, and come back and so. Isn't it? And I couldn't reach your place. You are doing again that. You are doing again address. Sir, you please come, please take the auto to do this. Again, I am able to do it. Again, you are telling the address. And you conclude that I don't want to come really to your place. And you conclude that my intent itself is wrong. But before telling your address, have you asked me where I am? Where I am? Then, and what I really know, what I really don't know. Are you really inquiring it and starting from where I am rather than what you know? Sir, right now, what we are doing, we are doing how much we can do it. And we are concluding something about other. When we see this reality, we see that our role is we need to do how much it requires to do that action. Hence, I need to think differently and do actions differently. जितना कर पा रहे उतना कर रहे सर, जितना करना चाहिए वो कर रहे क्या? No, because we are getting tired, because we are not able to ensure that feeling, the bhav, the sahi bhav, we are not able to ensure that right feeling in ourselves, because our exam itself is wrong. और देखने का दृष्टि ही गलत है. You are suspecting the intent of the other person. Turant, the negative feeling is coming inside. Hence, you are missing the energy. Are you seeing this in reality in our relationship? Is very, very important, sir. Are you evaluating the competence of the other person properly? Are you able to evaluate his ability to receive and your ability to communicate? When you don't properly evaluate, what we do is that we conclude the issue with the competence as the issue with the intent. You just check in that relationship what is happening. सर अभी क्या हो रहा है ना कि दूसरा आदमी के ऊपर फोकस जल्दी चाह रहे हैं. खुद के ऊपर जब फोकस आ जाता है ना कि मेरा भाव कैसा है, मेरा समझ कैसा है, हाउ इज माई क्लैरिटी एंड माई अंडरस्टैंडिंग, there is some hope, there is a possibility of ensuring that positive feeling towards the other. Sir, when children, so this example Professor Pradeep gives, so when we hold these children like this, generally this 1 year kids or 2 year kids, when you hold with both the hands, what they do? Generally, what they do? They beat on your chest with both the legs. When they beat on your chest, should we hold them more tightly or should we leave them in the air? Or should we drop them? What we should do? We should hold them. No, they are giving the pain. They are beating on your chest. That time, very naturally we see that this guy, this baby, doesn't know what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing. Hence, the baby is doing what he or she is doing. Now, remove that baby, bring that person who matters to you. Don't talk about someone who is not matters to you. If that relationship is matters to you, now bring that person. See what is happening. Right now, we are not able to see this reality. That person in that aspect of life, his understanding is at that level only. We naturally we say that this much also you don't know this guy, and this guy is a so and so big person. Yes, that's the reality. In that element of the life, his understanding is at that baby level only. That's why he's doing what he's doing. The pain is that you want that relationship, but you are not able to see the reality, what is happening in that relationship. That is very, very important thing. So any other questions before we go to next topic? Bhaiya, any questions I missed?
No.
No? Oh. Okay, how much time we have, Bhaiya, for before the break?
15 minutes we have.
Oh.
Some new questions have been posted, if you can see.
Okay. Can competence be measured? Okay, so far. Sir, this can be measured. This can be gauged. In what happens is that when you live with the people, you gauge the competence. That how what is the competence of yours and what other person can do, cannot do, and what other person can understand by saying one time, but what he cannot understand, he needs multiple times and different ways to communicate, and so on and so forth. That evaluation is important. Before that, that assessment is very much important. So that's where in relationship, how much time we are spending time together, how much really what we are doing really, in let's just look at our communication at home with our own closest people, either with our kids, with our spouse, with our thing. Khana kaya, fees bharna hai kya, padhai acha chal raha hai, and that's all, period. So how is our interactions at people? If you don't want to listen to the other person, and how you know that what is happening in other person's life, like how in that address case, how you know how to guide me without knowing where I am, and in how much we really know about other person, what other person is, where other person is coming from. How much time we are educating a point at home, or we are inquiring about the other person, where he or she is coming from. These are the questions we need to ask sincerely, with honesty. Then you see the possibility that to understand my competence as well as others' competence. Hence the corrective action. But much more before correction, first that connection is there or not. No one likes to be corrected by the people they don't like. Please see this reality. You also never like someone to be come point out your mistakes and correct. No. But see that our language in our relationships, कितना टाइम सार्थक भाषा बात कर रहे हैं, कितना टाइम निरर्थक भाषा बात कर रहे हैं. The language of what to do and language of no's, don't do's, language of sarcasm, comments, and that become a normal, isn't it? How much time we are aware in that action, the purpose of the action and the consequence of my actions. Assume that, for example, you are going to your college, your child or your wife, or they spilled some chai, some tea or anything on your file or your teaching notes or anything. What would be your reaction? What are the words it come? Okay, now come back to office. You people are, there is a department meeting or the college meeting is happening. Same thing has happened with your principal or your HOD or someone. Then how we respond, how we react that situation, how the words will come out. Here you are much more conscious of what kind of words you are uttering, what kind of facial expressions, what kind of gestures. Why this much awareness is not there at home with that relationship, either with your colleague or with any student or anyone? Are we really aware of our consequences? When that awareness is not there, then we do whatever we conditioned with, the way we conditioned with, and we keep on arguing that what I am doing is right. Very, very important. So the proposal is that the intent, next question I'm asking, I'm looking at it. So the proposal is like how my intent is okay, like the other person. This is the proposal. Until unless you see this axiom, this reality, you will not get the feeling of Vishwas ka bhav. It will not come in us, the feeling of trust. When that is not there, we keep on reacting. Sometimes we feel sure about the intent. Sometimes we are not sure about the intent. The same friend, same colleague, same relative, we feel so good sometimes and so nasty otherwise, because our assumption is changing again and again with the incidents. But the proposal is the competency of the individual is the issue, not the intent. So that's the answer, sir, for that. Just you examine in your own life what is happening. I think, hope I have missed that. So we have 10 minutes before the break. Let me introduce the next topic, deal the next topic, then we can do that before. So I request everyone, we will share this PPT. Next course of 7 days. 7 days you do this activity, you really catch what is wrong happening. Believe me this, sir, this clarity transforms our every relationship. The way our being, it transforms. The joy, the meaning in relationships, we are start seeing in it, and our life will be different. I request all of you every day, end of the day, when you go home, you reflect on 7 questions. You take one incident where you really annoyed, got angry, got disturbed. Take that one incident and ask yourself these 7 questions. What was the situation? Who was the person involved in that situation? How did I respond or reacted? What was the impact on myself or the other person? What was my assumption about his or her intent or his natural desire? Which expectation of mine didn't meet? What do I know about their competence in that area? What is my response telling about my competence? How could I have responded with greater responsibility and empathy? If you sincerely, with honesty, imandari say, if you ask these questions, you could clearly see that आप जिम्मेदारी ले पा रहे कि नहीं ले पा रहे इन दैट सिचुएशन. हेंस आपका समझदारी के बारे में आपको दिखाई पड़ेगा. So whenever in any situation you feel that you know what is the right thing, then you ask yourself, if you have that samajhdari, that clarity, are you taking responsibility in that situation? जिम्मेदारी ले पा रहा है क्या? Are you participating in a meaningful way? और जिम्मेदारी से भागीदारी कर पा रहा है क्या? Are you adding value to the situation, or with your reaction you are creating the problem in that situation? Our very important thing as an individual, as a faculty, imandari. With honesty, I am reflecting that how far I am able to behave in a way I add the value in that situation. How far I am able to take responsibility in this situation. Hence my clarity and my feeling. Please, I request every faculty member to do this exercise at least 7 days. Then these words, these proposals will be much more meaningful to you. Please don't accept anything on its face value. You examine, you take in your own life the cases you are facing, and you systematically you need to ask these questions. Then let's see what is the truth you are able to see in your life. The proposal is what we've been discussing as a person A and person B. If you see in our relationships, there are two components. What is naturally acceptable to me, which comes what I am, and what I want to be naturally, and what I am right now. What is my understanding? What is right now? What is my thinking? What are my choices? This is my competence. Right now, my competence is different and other person competence is different. Hence, my behavior. When you look at the behavior, you cannot resolve the situation because the behavior is a result of the clarity other person is carrying with, the understanding other person has. It is very, very important, sir. Let's see that, sir. Let's reflect. What is our age? How much conditioning we had in our own life? My competence is a result of, in my life, what kind of exposure I got, what kind of guidance I got in my life, and what are the practices I've been doing repeatedly again and again. That's what my competence. And can I able to see that other competence is the result of what other person is exposed in his life, what other person is been doing it, what kind of guidance they got in their life. Hence, that middle box is what the issue is, what other person is competent of. But if you assume that the top box, you suspect other person intent, natural desire, that's where the wrong evaluation is happening. This one feeling, sir, really, if we have in it, the way we interact wherever in any relationship, it will be definitely different from others. You will be part of the solution in every problem, every challenge you are facing. You are asking what to do now, what can be done, how to improve the situation, rather than what happened, nagging and complaining and worrying about what happened. We naturally able to relate to the other person the moment we are sure about the other intent. In the break time, please reflect on that. In your relationships, are you really sure about their intent? Let's take the relationship that matters to you. In a day, how many times you are triggered by the suspecting others' intent? How much time you are responding? How much time you are reacting? This anger, every time we are getting angry, this irritation, agitation, opposition. Why it is happening? In English, there is a proverb. The anger is like a poison. We always drink by assuming the other person will die. Is it not happening? When you get anger, when you're boiling inside, now what is happening? Am I able to think properly? Can I analyze what is happening? No. With my distorted mindset, with my distorted feeling, I am not able to see what is happening clearly. Hence, I am reacting. Hence, I am becoming part of the problem rather than part of the solution. Can we see this reality? Hence, I respond in that situation, part of the solution in that relationship. Hence, I'm taking responsibility in that situation and ability to respond in a way that helps myself and helps the other. Very, very important. Sir, I'm not talking about assertive action. Sometimes you may take certain disciplinary actions. You may be assertive. You may be shout. But how is the feeling inside? That is I am talking. If you yourself is agitated after that assertive action, it means that somewhere you are caught up in that negative feeling. You haven't understood the reality. That part is very important. You just reflect. What is my clarity? What I am doing it. So before we go to next thing, any questions, any questions, doubt?